discuss the topic with you, seeing your spouse through God's eyes.
So if you've been married for a week or 50 years, you get to see your spouse on a daily basis. So, pros and cons. You get to see stuff in your spouse that nobody else gets to see. And it could be shocking sometimes. So the trick is to see your spouse through God's eyes. Now that's difficult. You see, in Romans 4 verse 17 it says, call those things out which are not as if they were. Now that's easier said than done.
You see, when God works with us, He sees the potential and He encourages us to rise to that place. He will see us at the end of the race with the trophy already in our hands when, we're just struggling to run the race. But because of the way He believes in us, it's that belief and that encouragement that causes us to rise up to that place. So if I see the King in my husband and I call out the King in him, he rises to that place. But I've seen when I'm pinpointing and I'm saying, oh, no, it never, ever produces good results in our relationship.
Definitely not. You see, the thing is, we need to encourage our spouses. We need to speak life into our spouse because God has entrusted your spouse to you for a reason. So if I'm going to sow negative seeds into my spouse, into my wife, I'm going to reap a negative harvest. And so rather speak life into your partner, because that is what God expects us to do, is calling those things out which are not as if they were. You see, God has spoken something over your partner, over your spouse, and you need to call that out in them.
Yeah, He's got a promise for each. He has a promised land and He has an inheritance for each and every one of us. And we're on the journey to get to that place.
Yes.
And so I must know what my husband's called to. You need to know what the calling is on your spouse's life. You need to know what giftings they have and what they're called into, and get some verses. I often find if I'm discouraged in any way by the way devil's behaving, there's scripture verses that God has given me, and when I start meditating on those and speaking them out, all of a sudden I start feeling better in the situation, and faith arises in my heart so that I can love him. And that it's not based on conditions and not based on how good he's performing, because God doesn't love us when we're performing. He loves us always. And He's totally committed to us because of that heart that He has for us to say, hey man, I see you this way. You're a new creation. I see you this way. And because of that hope in us, because of His commitment to us, that commitment changes us, and it changes our spouses too.
Love your spouse and encourage them. Speak life into their lives, and you will see a harvest.
Abraham, it says in the Word that it was accredited to him as righteousness because of him believing God. And when righteousness means we come into right standing with God. And because he just believed God, he was righteous. And when we just believe God about the promises, about our spouses, we just come into a right standing with God. And that means we've got the power and the ability to get through. He gives us the strength. He gives us the love. He gives us the gentleness and anything else we may need for our marriage.
So, bless you guys. Stay safe. We love you all. And encourage your spouse. Cheers.